After receiving Sudarshana Chakra, Lord Vishnu became the supreme protector of Dharma. Yet the balance of universe was still threatened. Demons had gained immense physical strength and many believed that no force could match their strength. At that time, the celestial architect Vishvakarma sought a way to create a weapon that symbolized not just power but the strength of truth itself. Guided by the blessing of Brahma, he gathered the essence of mountains, the weight of the earth, and the brilliancy of lightning and the unshakable force of the cosmic energy. For day and night, the divine fires of heaven blazed at Vishwakarma's fort, a magnificent gada unlike anything ever created. When it was complete, the weapon radiated a golden light so intense that even the gods found it difficult to look upon. The sages named it Kaumodaki Gada. It was said that wherever Kaumodaki strike, arrogance, ignorance, and evil were crushed along with the enemy. No shield could withstand it, no hammer could resist it, and no demon had the strength to stop its blow. The gods knew that such a weapon should belong to only one being. They carried Kaumodaki to Lord Vishnu. Divine Gada, it recognized its true master. A wave of celestial energy spread through the heavens, and the weapon became an inseparable part of Lord Vishnu. Soon the opportunity to use it arrived. A mighty Asura, intoxicated by his own strength, challenged gods, confident that no one could defeat him in combat. He laughed at Devas, and Lord Vishnu stepped into the battlefield carrying Kaumodaki in his hand. The demon charged with terrifying force. With a single mighty swing, Vishnu brought down the demon. The demon's immense strength vanished in an instant, and he fell defeated before the Lord. From that day onwards, Kaumodaki became the symbol of divine strength, not strength born of anger, but the strength that protects rightfulness and destroys pride. It reminded the universe that no matter how powerful evil becomes, the true strength always belongs to those who uphold Dharma. But Vishnu's collection of divine treasure was still incomplete. Soon from the depth of cosmic ocean, a sacred object could emerge, one whose sound could shake heaven and earth. The story of divine Shanku Panchajanya was about to begin. In the next episode, we will discover the fascinating story of Panchajanya that Lord Krishna himself blew on battlefield of Kurukshetra. If you are enjoying this journey through the stories behind Lord Vishnu's divine weapons, be sure to follow for the next episode where we continue exploring.